It's heartbreaking to me to think about when he was on there the first time.
Right.
I sure don't want to put it back up there. Amen. Hebrews. The 12th chapter. The book of Hebrews.
Book of Hebrews.
That's in front of it, by the way.
Nope, that's toward the end. In the New Testament.
It's like one or two chapters before Revelation.
It is after James.
John,
It is after James and before Timothy. Well, actually before Philip, but keep on turning. You're going in the right direction. Keep on turning. Keep on going. Way past that. Keep going.
EPH.
Hebrews. Hebrews. The book of Hebrews. They got drink coffee and look at it, Hebrews. You get close, Ron.
Hebrews.
There you go. Hebrews 12.
Chapter 12.
Uh-huh. And I'm going to start it. I'm just only going to read 2 verses. Look at Hebrews 12. Starting in the first verse, it said, wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which does so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us, looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of God. Amen.
Amen. Thank you for just another great service and just wonderful singing and the message that's about to take place, God. And just for the wonderful time we've had in you, Lord. And let us get self out the way and let us be hearers and doers of the word and touch the mystery of the hour, God, that should bring forth a great word for us, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. I'll just say something to be, lay it down and stay in the race. Amen. Lay it down and stay in the race. When we go to the doctor, whether it be for a checkup or whether it be for a physical, there are a few things that you got to do before you get in back there to see the doctor. For example, the nurse comes, she takes your blood pressure. She checks your oxygen. She takes your temperature. And then, some of the part that we hate, we got to stand on the scales to be weighed. Now, when the doctor checks your chart, he examines you. After he examines you, then he might send you for an x-ray or blood work or a CT scan or an MRI, a different test to see how things are going on in your body. What is an exam exactly? To check you out, to check you over, to look you over, see if everything is intact and make sure there's nothing wrong. sometimes we need to do a spiritual examination.
Yes.
We need to check our minds here, our brain, to see are we thinking about the good things of the Lord. Sometimes we need to check our eyes to make sure that we're not looking at the wrong thing, that we're not looking at the wrong person, that we're not seeing the wrong stuff go on. And then you go down and you need to check your ears to make sure that you're listening to the voice of God, to make sure you're hearing what the Lord wants you to hear, to make sure you're hearing what the Word says and not what people say. Listen and hear the Lord more than you do the devil. You got some people that listen to the devil more than the Lord. They'll say the Lord will tell you you're going to be blessed. I'm going to move. They won't believe it. They doubt it. But the devil can come along and say, I'm going to tear you up. You ain't nothing. You ain't never going to be nothing. And you tend to listen to the voice of the devil more than you do the voice of God. For some reason. I don't know why we do. God's already promised us that He's going to do this, or He's going to fulfill it, or He's going to give you this. But the devil can just come in and plant one thought. And we dwell on that when we do what God has to say. We need to check our mouth to make sure we ain't saying stuff we ain't got no business saying. Talking about folks we shouldn't have no business talking about. Saying nasty words out your mouth that you shouldn't be saying. Then you need the examination of your heart. Is your heart right with Jesus? Is your heart fixed? Is it right with the Lord? Do you have a heart after God, or are you just half-hearted? And they say, let me listen to God with my third ear. Your third ear is your heart. Because sometimes what you want and what you feel like is not what God wants you to feel.
Right.
Or not what God wants you to do. Sometimes people put their heart in things and they make the wrong judgment. Because you listen and hear what you want, and you know the devil is going to tell you everything you want to hear. That God tell you that you need to straighten up again. But the devil's going to tell you everything you want to hear. Whisper sweet nothings in your ear like a sweetheart. I guess Ron was Keisha's sweetheart the other day, wasn't it? Oh, baby, happy anniversary. I love you so. He keeps us like, oh. He's like, oh, Keisha, and the devil come in and say, you don't need to do that. God don't know what He's talking about. Yeah, it ain't going to hurt you to do this one time. That's the devil. Yeah. It ain't going to hurt you to listen to this. It ain't going to hurt you to go out just one time. Just go to the bar or the club. Won't nobody know. It ain't going to be nobody that'll see you. They don't. Better yet, go to Kingsport or somewhere way out of town. That way you ain't got to worry about nobody seeing you. That's the devil tell you there ain't nothing wrong with that. Like he told Eve back in the garden. Oh, God said the reason why God don't want you to eat that fruit is because then it'll make you as smart as Him. That's the only reason why He don't want you to eat that. You ain't going to eat that. It ain't going to hurt you. See, He don't tell you up front, this is going to kill you. This is going to take you to hell. You're going to die from this if you don't stop. And He don't tell you all of that because that's what He wants you to do. He wants you to be destroyed. He wants you to be killed. He wants you to end up in a bad place. He wants you to end up in jail. He wants you to end up in the hospital. He wants to end you up in the psych ward. And He sure wants you to end up in hell. So you can be down there with Him. Yeah. He don't tell you this is bad for you at first like God does until you get into it. And then everything's destroyed then. And guess what? He got you on the limb. He got you out there. Then He's cutting the branches. And He ain't there to pick you up and put a Band-Aid on your wound. No. He's going to
get somebody else.
Get the other person. to tear somebody else's life apart. So we got to do a spiritual examination of our heart and our soul. Psalms 139, 1 and 2 said, "O Lord, thou hast searched me and known me. Thou knowest my down sitting and mine uprising. Thou understandest my thought afar off." Jesus understands you and knows exactly what you're going to do before we do it. He knows what we need and when we need it. He knows what we need and when we need it. But the word still says you got to ask. Well, why is that? Why do I got to ask if he already knows? He said, ask and it shall be given. You got to ask. You got to put the faith with it. Faith without words is dead. You got to have faith to believe it. But if you don't put faith in action, it ain't going to work.
That's right.
How's it going to work? So, as we go down, I'm thinking maybe it might be time for us to do some spiritual house cleaning.
Yes, God. Yes.
Then the doctor will give us medicine at the doctor's appointment if you need it. Well, here, that's what God is doing with us. He's trying to give us some medicine that will help us, that will take care of us, that will make us whole, that will heal us, to lay down our sins and our weights. He's trying to give you medicine to fix that. Have you ever, and I know everybody here has, ever seen somebody lifting weights? Or matter of fact, you lift them yourself. I say you lift one day, the other week, one day. Every day. He used to lift them all the time. Now he done been eating too many of them McDonald's cheeseburgers. And he's getting more here than he is there.
Take too many juniors.
And the caramel, whatever McFlurry, cookie duck, chocolate, Oreo McFlurry, and the chicken nuggets and the whatever he eats, that whatever it is, all of it. But you notice when they start lifting weights, they don't take the heaviest weight and put it on there. Not yet.
No.
They start off light first. Then as they go and they get into it and they get used to it, then that's when they begin to add a little more weight. A little more weight. Why? Because if they start off too big, 9 times out of 10 you might get hurt. Have you ever seen somebody lift them and you supposed to be the spotter and they had that extra weight and then just let it go? Or have it down there and you put it down there. But I tell you what, the best and the strongest of them, they had to have help to get it off their chest. Why? Because they just bearing down on their chest and they can't pull it up and get it off of them. Well, that's what Jesus is for. When we start to deal with devil in the sin, it's not bad at first. So it ain't gonna hurt, or so we think. But when we keep sinning and doing it, we get deeper and deeper into it. You hear some of them, they're drug addicts now. Well, first I started just smoking marijuana. Then, okay, I started taking, but I didn't take the pain pills. They crush them up, start them, shoot them up, whatever all they do. And then, well, after I couldn't get that, the medicine you're supposed to be on to get off of it, now I'm messed up on that. So I'm shooting that up a start. Or else then, I've heard someone say I couldn't get the pain medicine no more. So I just started taking heroin. And it goes on and on. But first, when you first started, it was just a little weed. And now look, there's one woman, she had to be old, young, she was younger, but she looked old. And she told them, it was on Dollar Bounty, she said she done 150 Lord Tales a day. Wasn't 150, it was 150. And she said, after I couldn't afford that no more, I just started doing heroin. Can you imagine 150?
Oh, have mercy.
So then it became the point that here's the heroin, so it's ruling you, it's controlling you, it's making you do things you thought you'd never do. Make you go against people you never thought you'd be going against. Make you lose relationships with your marriage, your family, your kids, husband, wife, whatever the case may be. Because then you way out there. And you don't see a way out. Because when you first started, it was little. But the deeper you got in, the deeper it went. I've heard some of them say, well, we just started acting, we just started with a little Ouija board. Me, the person said, I would never touch one of them. We just started fooling around with a Ouija board, you know. Then the next thing you know, well, we gonna try a seance. Here comes a light niece said, well, I never forget, I tried that. When somebody said she's doing a seance, she said, when it blew them camera, blew the lights out, they said, I said, oh no, this ain't for me. So they start off like that. Well, let me just start off saying, I'm just look this up and do a spell. Or let me go get an animal and sacrifice it. Before you know it, they're in full blown witchcraft. And they can't get out of it. And else, you got them that started, well, just curiosity. You know, when you're a teenager and start in early 20s, you try different stuff. You started it first with a man. You started first with a woman. And then, well, I'm going to see what it's like to be with a woman. I ain't. See what it's like to be. And then before you know, okay, now you done turned bisexual. You on both of them. Now before you know it, it's just the one. And then before you know it, you're full-blown homosexual or lesbian. And after that, then what happens?
Don't know.
You get AIDS.
Yeah, they don't know which one they want.
You get AIDS. Then AIDS is taking you out of this world. Which you can get AIDS from a straight person if they got it. But I'm just saying most of them that have it is from that. And look what else goes along with that. Look what else goes along with drugs. Hepatitis, A, B, C. And now you bet for the rest of your life, everything's going to be shut down pretty soon. Because you just wanted to just flirt around with it and just experience it. Our burdens and weights, they like it first. Then we have so much on us that we can't handle it. Some of it we put on ourselves. But some of it, others have put on us. Then we're carried down, we're weighed down, we're pulled down, torn down from the weights of this world or the weights in our lives, and we can't handle it. We're not done it. Jesus said in Matthew 11:28-30, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in spirit. Meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. We can't carry it, but Jesus can. We can't handle it, but Jesus can. We can't put forth an effort and get rid of it, but Jesus can. We just stay bow down. Jesus is the only one that can lift us up. We can be discouraged, and He can lift us up, and we become encouraged. Jesus is the one, no, you can't carry the weight of the world on your shoulders.
That's right.
You might think you can. You might think you're the strongest person ever was. Nothing won't bother me. But you better believe that sometime in this life, you're going to get on a mountain. You're going to get in a valley. You're going to get something that is literally almost unbearable for you to handle. That's when God comes in. He can handle it.
Yes.
That song said, take your burdens to the Lord and leave them there.
Yes.
And yes, it is hard to leave them there and not go back and pick them up, carry them right back with you. He can handle the burdens. He's got strong shoulders. He can go through the storm. He's got strong shoulders. He can carry all that weight around because he's God. Like pregnant women. At first, when we first get pregnant, it ain't a load at first. We're sick and all that other stuff. But we ain't a load at first. And the further along we get, the bigger that baby gets. And when it's almost time to let that baby, you're like, oh my God, I just wish this kid would come on. I'm tired of being like this. Oh, Lord. And I can't imagine Keisha with twins. Oh my God. That was enough. Why? Because the baby's growing and it's getting harder on you to carry. I don't see how Jess Lawrence had no 4 kids. As little as she is, I don't see how in the world that she carried. But she couldn't have got real big.
No.
I don't know. Again, she might. I don't see how them little people can get pregnant and carry a reconciled child.
But they do.
They carry it around. It becomes hard to carry. And the longer you carry that weight, that burden, that problem, the harder it is to get rid of it. Y'all heard me say time before, people had demons. And you start getting them out, that's a little small ones, all that. But when you start getting to the closest one that came in first, or the strongest one, that's when you start having a whole lot of problems. Why? Because they don't want to come out. So that's how it is when you have a problem, a burden, a weight, or a sin. The longer you carry it, the harder it is to get rid of it. I used an example one time when I preached over that furnace about all them bags and everything, and I said, if you took off running around this church now in the spirit, you run. But if you stop and let somebody put a bag or 2 on you, 3 or 4 more bags, and then puts a big bag on you with a bunch of rocks in it, guess what? You're not going to get far. Because the load is bigger. So it's slowing you down. It's keeping you down. You can't concentrate. You can't get through because you're carrying so much on you. The more we complain, the harder it can be. The more we dwell on it, the harder it is. The more we talk about it sometimes, the harder it is. Because sometimes you can keep talking and talking and talking and talking about something or the same thing. Guess what? You give it power. Because, oh, I'm getting they full attention now. Yeah, look, they just talking about me and they complaining about me and how hard it is. You need to get rid of it. If it's a weight, get rid of it.
Right.
Put it off of you. Shake it off. A weight can represent anything. Just not physical things that you lift with, lifting weight with dumbbells and all that other stuff. Just not what you lift. A weight can be your family, your marriage, your kids, your job, your home can be a weight. The church can be a weight. People can be a weight. There's all kind of weights that we carry. Guilt is a weight.
Yeah, that's true.
Depression is a weight. Anxiety is a weight. Panic attacks is a weight. And we all know a drug problem is a weight.
Yeah.
Alcoholism, it's a weight. All of that is a weight that you're carrying. That 9 times out of 10, you can't carry it alone. It takes the Lord to bear it for you.
Right.
But here it said, lay us aside every weight and the sin which does so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set up before us. Heard I said, lay it down and stay in the race. If you was running a race right now, with all that stuff on you, you wouldn't make it to the finish line. You wouldn't be able to run with it. And quite frankly, you wouldn't be able to walk with it.
Right.
You do good to crawl with it to get to the finish line. Yes, we're going to go through problems. We're going to go through cares. We're going to go through worries and troubles and all these things in our life. We're going to go through stuff in our life. But we got to stay in the race.
Got to.
We got too big of a prize to quit.
Yes.
Paul said, I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling, which is Jesus Christ. We got to press toward the mark because we trying to get to heaven.
Yes.
We can't let that weight stop us from going in. We can't let that sin stop us from going in. We can't let that trouble stop us from going in. We can't let that person stop us from going in. We can't let them friends stop us from going in. You know, your friends can be a weight too. And they ain't got nothing to say to you but bad all the time like Paul Job's friends. A friend like that, you don't need no enemy. A good friend will tell you the truth. But a good friend will also won't be a burden to you.
Right.
And some of them, they want you to listen to them. And listen to their problems and troubles and whatever all the time. But when the roles is reversed, no, it's pulpit for me. Pulpit for me. They ain't got time to listen to you. Or they ain't got time, or they ain't caring about what's going on with you. It's all about them. That's a weight. Guess what you need to do? Put the weight to the side. Cast that weight down.
Yes.
Because it's stopping you from working for God. It's stopping you from getting to heaven. It's stopping you to fully be able and be committed and dedicated to the Lord. And anytime that happens, cut it off. Cut it off. If you're not going to be supported,
Gotta go.
if you're not going to be helpful to me,
Gotta go.
there's a prince talking to me on top of it. No. Yeah, I'm associated with a whole lot of people. I'm acquainted with a whole lot of people. But I count on this hand right here how many true friends I have.
Yes.
Because why? People can be jealous of you and won't tear you down. People can be despising of you and pull you down. People can be mad at you and pull you down. They're your friend, but don't make them mad. Well, same thing in church people. They I'm the best pastor in the world until I start preaching on you. Or until I start telling you something that's not right. I can't stand her. Don't go to her church. She ain't no good. Blah, blah, blah. But that's a weight. And anything that's pulling you away from God is a weight. I don't care if it's the TV. I don't care if it's the telephone. I don't care if it's the computer, the internet. I don't care if you out doing this, that, and the other. Anything that takes you away from God is a weight.
That's right. That's the truth.
It's a sin.
That's right.
Honey, if you ain't going to help me, then hit the road.
Right.
You going to harm me, honey, you got to go. Everybody is not your friend. And a lot of people want you to tell them your problems so they can go back and spread it all over church. I'm going to spread it all in the computer. You know they was having trouble. They get ready to get divorced. And before you get out of church, everybody in Holland know it.
Right.
Because they're playing on your sympathy to say, oh, I know you got any problem. Just talk to me. And we can talk about it. I can help you. I can listen. Somebody asked me one time, Princess, how come you don't tell nobody what's going on with you a long time? Because I just don't.
That's right.
Why? Because I didn't. That's one of my big issues right there is trust. I don't trust you.
That's right.
I do not trust a lot of people.
That's right.
But I I tell you all my problems and everything, well, that's good. Well, my friends said, no, that's good, we're good.
Yeah.
I ain't taking mine.
That's right.
Because I ain't give you no ammunition used against me.
That's right.
You got to be careful and be watchful, honey. Everybody say, I love you, don't.
That's
No.
right. Yeah.
Everybody, you done carrying anything that pulls you down. Anybody that said don't have your best interest at heart. Because if you're going to be a true friend, you're going to love me when I got money, you're going to love me when I ain't got none.
That's right.
You're going to love me when I got a car, you're going to love me when I don't have one.
That's right.
You're going to love me if I come clean your house, you're going to love me if I can't come clean.
Yep. That's true.
That's a true somebody. But if somebody keep on this all time, this and all time, especially, how many, there's a lot of folks that like to stir up drama.
A lot of it.
I know that.
A lot of drama, a lot of trouble, a lot of mess.
Unnecessary.
That's not no good. That's a weight.
Well, that is.
I don't care if you've been friends with them for 20 years. Cut it off. If you want to get anywhere with God.
That's true.
Because you're not going to succeed because they riding on you. And every time it's always this, that, and the other. Blah, 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 blah. This. Putting you in the middle of stuff. Or this. No, honey, you need to cut the people off. You say, well, go out, Prince said, get divorced from him. No, I did not. I said, if somebody ain't going to support you, you got to get it together, buddy, or something got to give. Because we're supposed to help each other. Not bring everybody else that you should help each other. And if you can't be like that, honey, it's something wrong. They need to go put the weight off themselves.
That's right.
To not be in the middle of causing trouble and confusion and harm. And some people just, oh my God, they love it. They absolutely love trouble.
And it gets on my nerves.
Yeah, you sit up here thinking, you understand you praying for that couple. And praying that God remove that, moving the marriage and blah, blah, blah. They need to break up. Because she too good for him anyway. He too good for her anyway. And this is that and other.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
That's a weight. Anything that pulls you and tries to get you against God is a weight. It's a burden. It's a care. It's a stronghold of the enemy.
I see that stuff every day.
Honey, the only one that can break that is God. He's the only one that can break a drug addiction.
Yeah.
Because someone been in rehab, I don't know how many times you ain't getting nothing behind it. When God gets in there, he'll break it. And Zach Williams say, oh, he's a chain breaker.
That's right.
Yes.
So it is.
But you gotta want it, honey. Maybe that's the first thing you need to do is get rid of your buddies.
Yeah.
If you know something that's going to tempt you, you need to be away from it.
Get away from it. That's right.
If you have a hard time with drugs, and well, then you don't need to go around no drugs.
That's
You
right.
don't need to go around no drugs.
That's right.
If you're going to have a hard time with alcohol, that's why they say, don't keep rubbing alcohol, don't keep Listerine and all that stuff in there, because it's too much of a temptation. Anything is temptation. And honey, I'm sorry, that's the point. I didn't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Well, with something like that, hurt their feelings, you have my permission.
All right.
Yeah.
And if you know the devil's trying to work and you married, and your friend pops up, a family member, whoever, and got your ex there, you should know right there that ain't nothing but trouble.
All right.
Yeah.
Because you keep fooling, I don't know why I say that, but you keep on fooling them, what's going to happen? Oh, the devil's going to say, well, she ain't treating me right no way. She don't love you like a wife ought to love you. She don't love you like a girlfriend should love you. But now when you was with her, oh, she treated you good. And the devil's lying, because else she wouldn't be done broke up with the woman.
Right.
Or the man. But he's trying to start what? Trouble.
Yeah.
In between marriage, in between this. So the devil's a side fox, let me tell you.
Oh, I know it is.
Oh, yes.
Honey, anything, that's a weight. Don't even go around. I'm not going around it. I ain't going to be involved in it. You can say that about me, or you can say I'm a white folks love all you want to say. Well, good, because that's the reason why I don't hang around y'all. Because you ain't never done nothing to me but bad. You ain't done nothing good to me, so guess what? I'm not going to be around you.
Right.
If you hurt me, I'm not going to be around you. That way you're not going to weigh me down, carry me down.
That's right.
Right.
And the burdens and the troubles of this world will pull you down.
Yes.
It'll make you age 30 years. It'll make zap every bit of the life and joy out of you.
Yep.
And you can look at people and know 100 they ain't got here. They're miserable.
Yep.
Because why? They let the devil, they let friends, family, they let the world just zap every bit of energy, every bit of life out of you.
Lord have mercy.
What do you think? Read a whole lot of people sometimes end up in the psych ward,
Yep.
or jail, or here, or there. So the company that you keep, you could be doing nothing. The company that you keep will get you in trouble.
Yep. Yep.
Just Lawrence's grandson, which is my nephew. They arrested him yesterday. He been in jail, but he been doing good. Got a fugitive warrant on him from Indiana. He was up there, lived up there for 2 years, and he come across this guy, and the guy was selling the drugs. But guess what? When they caught him, he said James one did it. He said it was James's, it wasn't his. So now, they got a fugitive warrant. And I will say, the Indiana police will probably be down this week to get him. And they'll take him back to Indiana, and he'll probably serve about 5-10 years.
Yeah.
But see what happens with the company you keep.
Yep.
Yeah, oh, they my friends, they my buddy. Yeah, but you wait till they come down to the nitty gritty and see if they blame it on you.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Them so-called friends, they'll blame it all on you.
When it comes down to your butter theirs.
And they'll be sitting, you be the one sitting in the jail cell for the rest of your life. You'll be the one sitting there on death row. All because you made a wrong decision. That's a weight and a burden. Get away from them people.
Right.
All together.
Get away from them.
Let them talk about you and say, well, you acting funny, or you uppity now, or you're in church that you act better than we do. Let them say whatever they want to say, because you ain't doing nothing but guarding your salvation.
That's right. That's right.
You ain't doing nothing but getting the weight of the world off your shoulder. You ain't doing nothing but let go of that sin.
Right.
Cast it to the side. Because if Jesus throws in the sea of forgiveness, we should too.
Yep.
And it said here, looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of God. Cast it aside so you can run a race. Throw it aside so you can finish the race.
Yeah.
Or anybody can start something, but it means a whole lot to finish something. You see them, they might not win the race, but they say, come on through the finish line anyway, come on. Because they know they actually did it and finished. Here's a whole lot of people that start something, but they don't finish it.
Right.
They don't start being a Christian. And they get out of church. They'll start being a deacon and then quit. They'll start being a preacher. They said they was called to preach. But then they end up giving it up.
Yeah.
Or changing for money, women. They had singers one day, I can't remember which one the word, but they were singing, it was like around the Coops name, something like that. But they were singing, getting up on stage, holy, holy is the Lord, singing, talking about the Lord and all that. And guess what? When they got back to their little bus or whatever it is they ride, they all was sleeping with each other's wives and husbands. But yet they had just got out there on stage talking about how good God is and how He wants you to be holy and all that. And then you go right back to the RV or whatever it is you ride and sleeping. With this and that.
That's bad.
So they start holy and end up unholy. Why? Because they letting that sin get a hold of them. They letting that weight get a hold of them.
Lord, have mercy.
To push them down, take them down. Honey, let me tell you something. Your salvation is worth fighting for.
That's right. That's right.
Your religion is worth fighting for. God is worth fighting for.
Oh, yeah.
You don't take a hold of the reins and then let it go. You start out, that one song said, I'm still holding on. Hold on, I'm starting out with me that I preached with, that I've cast demons out with, that I've sung with. And now, hold on, I ain't even in church. Because they chose to go the other way. They started, but they didn't finish.
Wow.
Started the race, but they didn't finish it.
And then the old goes back out and said, what did you fix?
Said, what happened to you? You were so anointed, and you was this, and you was that. You preaching, the 200 or 300 people come to the altar and get saved. What happened? You let the sin beset you and take you down. You let the money talk to you more than you did me.
Yeah.
You was out there doing this when you thought that you couldn't make this, you couldn't make that, so I just go out here and get rid of something real quick and get some extra money. There might be the time you get caught and go to jail too. Well, I didn't think that was going to happen. No, that you said the key word, I didn't think. A lot of people don't think, they just jump into it.
Yep.
And then before long, I didn't know it was going to turn out like this. Of course you didn't. But the devil showed did, that's why he told you to do it. And God did, that's why he told you to do it. But they say you got to lay that sin down and lay them burdens down, lay them weights down. And I'm going to say tonight, that if we got any sins or we got any weights that's holding us down, weighing us down, taking us down, we should come to the altar tonight and pray and lay it down and give it to Him. Tell Him, hey, this is a weight that I've been carrying, could be on for years. And I wasn't sure how to get rid of it, or I didn't know what to do to get rid of it. Lord, I need your help. I want to lay it down. I want to be done with it. I want to be done with this. I don't want this to hold me back. I don't want this to take me back. I don't want this to turn me around. That's why I said we got to lay aside every weight and the sin which does so easily beset us. Notice it said easily. Easy to get in trouble, hard to get out of. Easy to get in a situation, hard to get out of. Easy to get in a marriage, hard to get out of. There's a whole lot of stuff that's easy to get into, but it's more harder to get out of.
Yep.
Because you think, I'll just get in, I'll just get out. Sometimes it don't happen that way. And most of the time, the situation he's getting in, it's difficult to get out. Oh, I can just be in this problem just like this, blah, blah, blah. Well, I didn't know all this stuff was going to happen to you, right? You didn't know, you didn't anticipate there was going to be trouble or you was going to run into roadblocks. Or that's just like when you're traveling on the road. They should get on there to maps, Google Maps, and look everything up, but most of the time, you go down the road, oh my God, I didn't know. I'm already running late. They doing construction. You didn't know they were doing it down the road.
Yep.
Well, Lord, I went down there and say, what? This road is closed. I got to figure out a way to go through and get back through this way to get back up on the interstate. You didn't know it was going to be there. Same thing with problems of this life. You can't see every bump in the road. You can't see every detour sign. You can't see every stop sign. You can't see every caution light or yield light, but the Lord knows it's there. So we get into having one mind thing going, this is what's going to happen. I'm sure a lot of times when people left the house, like that wreck up there, why, they weren't thinking they was going to get no wreck that day.
Right.
We sure didn't think we was going to get a wreck. We went to Middlesboro that day to go to church. That's it. Well, you don't see a lot of things, but God does.
Right.
And He can steer you away from and steer you out of if you let it. So I'm asking tonight that they will come and pray at the altar. And whatever, if you got something you need to lay down and give up for the Lord, you can't do it on your own. He knows it. All you got to do is say, God, you want to help with this, I can't do it. I don't know how to do it, I'm trying, but I can't do it on my own. That's why He's there, to help us. He said, come, you heavy laden, and He'll give you rest. Might have something to keep you up at night. That's why we got to lay it down. Put the weight down and put the sin down. Amen. Let's find a place to pray. Amen.
Greatest gift he'd ever known.
Oh, yes, God.
Then came the day.
Oh, yes.
Who would have dreamed
Yes, Lord.
God would say, you gotta give him back to me.
Yes, God. Yes, Lord.
And on this mountain you must prove that it's you and Isaac, or it's me and you. So when I lay my Isaac down with a broken heart, but my Father's proud, and on this altar where He lay, just to find that it wasn't Him God wanted me. Now most of us, I dare to say, oh, we've got an Isaac standing in God's way, but it's on this altar you too can prove that it's not your Isaac that God wants, but He wants you. And when I lay my Isaac down with a broken heart, but my Father's proud, and on this altar where He lay, just to find it wasn't Him God wanted me. And when I lay my Isaac down with a broken heart, but my Father's proud, and on this altar where He lay, just to find it wasn't Him God wanted me. And on this altar where He lay, just to find it wasn't Him but God wanted me. All to Jesus I surrender. All to Him I will ever, I'll love and I'll trust in His presence daily live. Oh, I surrender all. Yeah, I surrender all. All to Thee, my blessed Savior. I surrender all. When I lay my eyes down with the broken heart of my Father's crown, and on this altar where He lay, just to find it wasn't Him God wanted me. And on this altar where He lay, just to find that it wasn't Him God wanted me. Just to find that it wasn't Him God wanted me. Now most of us, I dare to say, oh, we've got an eye standing in God's way, but it's on this altar you too can prove that it's not your eyes and not God wants, but He wants you. And when I lay my eyes down with a broken heart, but my Father's around, and on this altar where He lay, just to find it wasn't Him God wanted me. And when I lay my eyes down with a broken heart, but my Father's around, and on this altar where He lay, just to find that it wasn't Him God wanted me. On this altar where He lay, just to find that it wasn't Him God wanted me.
Lord, right now, we need to be here for more than ever, God, Lord. And Lord God, just let her continue to be there for us, God. Even when we don't deserve it, God, Lord, just let her continue to pray for all of us. Continue to see all of us. Continue, Lord, just to preach, Lord, your gospel, God, right now, in the name of Jesus. Yes, God, Lord, we do believe in you, God. Lord, God, just touch me, God, right now.
I will ever, I'll love and I'll trust in His presence daily live.
Can't get him.
Oh, I surrender all. Yeah, I surrender all. All to Thee.
testimony before we dismiss.
I thank the Lord for being here tonight. I thank the Lord for everything He's done for me. I thank the Lord for allowing me to be baptized and for the wonderful sweet spirit that I